It is winner take all at Pappas Field in Ringe, New Hampshire. New Haven took the first game against Franklin Pierce this afternoon, and they stay alive in the bracket. They hand the Ravens their first loss of the postseason. It all comes down to this, Steve, as Joey Acker takes a called strike one.
It does.
Eli Battipaglia drills it to right center field. Ball goes to the fence. Acker rounding third. And he scores to give the Ravens a 1-0 lead on the RBI triple by Eli Battipaglia. Matt McIntyre, 1 for 4 with 3 RBIs in game 1. Eugenia is going. Ball bobbled by Roberti. He throws to Lugo at second, but not in time. And maybe
the first two batters he faced, he doesn't want to walk bat it a second time.
Full count now to McIntyre. New Haven trying to capture their first championship in 7 years. Swing and a miss for strike 3. First K for Rivera. 1 out. And they get Eugenia out at second.
Back to the throw it lower than high. That way you don't have to really tag the guy. The throw's already there.
There was no chance for Eugenia to get back to second as Lugo already applied the tag. 1-2 to Wells. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Esteban Rivera low for ball 3, and it's 3-1. And Pinson's having some trouble early in this game, locating the strike zone.
And that's just, again, comes with the confidence in the booster.
Drill to short, and it goes off the glove of Fort. And Hoffman slides head first into first, thinking that there was going to be a throw. Fouled straight back. What the Ravens are trying to do right now, Steve, force Pinsons to throw a lot of pitches in each at bat.
Yeah, and a part about being a good pitcher is having that longevity. When you have longevity and can pitch 6 innings, wasting his pitches is what you want to do if you're batting.
Acker swings and misses.
They're very good at hitting singles and doubles throughout this playoffs, but unlike most of the other teams here in the playoffs, rely on the deep ball.
Ripped up the middle for a base hit. A single for Joe Frazetta. His 5th hit of the playoffs.
That was a scary sight for Rivera. That ball had some velocity.
Swing and a miss for strike 2, and it's 1-2.
He was a little late on that swing there. He was expecting an off speed, but it just ripped past him. By the time he swung, it was almost in the catcher's glove.
Called strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Esteban Rivera III, and that on deck for Franklin Pierce, Hunter Wilichowski. He mentioned in game 1 the walk-off hero in the playing game against Bentley last Tuesday. And something clicked for this Ravens team. DeAndrade lined and caught by Frazetta. Throw to second in time. A five. The payoff to Ugania. Hammered right center field. Acker gives chase. It one-hops the fence. A one-out double for Nick Ugania. His first hit and his first at-bat in the first. He takes ball one low. But a good at-bat, Steve, between Ugania and Rivera.
Yeah, and obviously Eugenia got the better end of the stick on that at bat.
McIntyre, high fly ball, right field, it's gone! Rivera.
Yeah, and obviously Eugenia got the better end of the stick on that at bat.
McIntyre, high fly ball, right field, it's gone! Outside for ball three, full count. No one on base for New Haven. One out in the bottom of the third. Wells chops it off the glove of Hoffman at first. Tried to make the diving stop, just bounced off his glove. New Haven, Steve, has their third runner in scoring position.
Yeah, which is massive in a game like this.
Mauser fights it off to left center field. The ball gets away from Eli Battapaglia. One run scores. And New Haven has their first lead of the game.
Not help in his favor.
New Haven has scored all of their runs in the bottom of the third and have taken command here in the NE10 championship. Frazetta, first pitch to right center field. Acker racing after it, and it one-hops the fence. Mauser scores, and New Haven leads 4-2 on the RBI double by Joe Frazetta, and he's...
Yeah, it's ended the momentum where Franklin Pierce was gaining the top of the third, and then the Chargers responded the bottom of the third by putting a 4 spot on them. Franklin Pierce needs to get the bats waking up again. They can't afford, like I said, to go down 1-2-3.
New Haven back-to-back RBI doubles and a 2-run home run by Matt McIntyre. Roberti swings and misses for strike 3. DeRissi fired up on the mat. Ball 2, and it's 2-2. And for most of game 1, the pitching for Franklin Pierce was on point. At one point, Stephen Bangs retired 10 straight batters.
He did, and after that mound visit in the top of the first last game, you know, you and then retiring 10 batters, you're like, okay, Bangs has kind of figured it out.
Lined and caught by Ian Battapaglia at short to get out Callahan.
Yeah, especially with 1 out, Rich. The sac fly is in play now. So a nice line drive ball in the outfield could possibly score another run for the Chargers.
Ball gets away from Roberti. And everyone stays at their base.
Let's take an awkward bounce back at the backstop. Went back. It would be big for Franklin Pierce here if they can get out of this inning unscathed. But they got to get that last strikeout here.
Bases loaded for New Haven. 2 outs. Called strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Pierce. Only has 1 hit today. He was held hitless in game 1. He's been batting cleanup for the majority of this season, Steve.
He has, and he's been really good for this season for the Ravens, leading the team in RBIs.
Lugo hammers it to left field. Mauser goes back to the fence. It's gone. Season, Steve.
He has, and he's been really good for this season for the Ravens, leading the team in RBIs.
Lugo hammers it to left field. Mauser goes back to the fence. It's gone. Two-run shot to left field by Kyobo Lugo. And
His spots. I mean, time will tell and see how Michael Gotti will perform in tonight's game.
the first batter that Gotti faces is Hunter Wilaczowski. Villanueva pinch running for Nolan DeAndrade at first. Showing bunt, and it's caught by Frazetta, slides head first into third.
Villanueva was so fast on the bases here. He now got himself over to third base there. You don't normally see a steal over to third. Now he's in scoring position. A ball deep enough in the outfield gives Franklin Pierce the lead.
Sac fly still in effect for Franklin Pierce. Villanueva 90 feet away. Hoffman, left center field. Ugena slides and makes the catch. Villanueva tags up and gives the Ravens the 5-4 lead.
We'll see if the Chargers attempt to do another hit and run opportunity on a full count.
Matt McIntyre on deck for New Haven. Ugenia, diving stop by Hoffman, takes himself for the first out. Fort advances to second. Caleb, I don't think Monks was near third base to possibly make a play. Callahan hammers it to left center field. Wilaczowski racing back to the warning track. It's off the fence. 1 run scores. Here comes another. And it's a 2 RBI double for Sean Callahan. His first hit tonight, and New Haven regains the lead. It's 6-5. Foul. A good battle between Gotti and Battipaglia.
And we have seen a surplus of pitches on this at bat, but the count is still 1-2. That just shows you that Michael Gotti just throws strikes.
He only has 21 pitches in his relief appearance. Right down the middle, called strike 3. And this new Cerudo 0 for 2 with a walk. Tyler McDonald still on the mound. Ripped off the glove of McDonald. Lugo throws across his body. Not in time to Hoffman at first.
The sac fly is no longer in effect here. Franklin Pierce needs to hold the deficit right where it is.
Nick Ugenia had a double in the third. Got Cerudo at second. Drill to left field. Cerudo rounding third. The throw to the plate. Roberti applies a tag. Awfully close, but it pays off for New Haven. Matt McIntyre was intentionally walked in his last time at the plate. Had a 2-run home run in the third. Ripped to second off the glove of Lugo.
And a risky throw by Battipaglia.
Above the Raven bullpen. And just like we saw with DeLucia and Foodie, New Haven is making whoever is on the mound for Franklin Pierce work.
And that's just what they do. You've seen an extended AB with Tyler Wells.
Called strike 3. Tyler McDonald gets out. Lugo at second. Wilichowski at first. 1 out in the top of the 8th. Ravens down by 2. Hoffman sends it to short. It gets past Fort. Lugo rounding third. And he scores to cut the Chargers' lead to 1 on the RBI single by Colin Hoffman. His second hit tonight. Roberti skies it high in the air. Callahan is under it, and he makes the catch. Wilichowski tags up, throw the plate, in time! A bomb of a throw by Sean Callahan. New Haven beat Franklin Pierce in 2017 to capture their second title in program history. Tonight, after losing last year early in the postseason, everything kind of opened up when Southern New Hampshire and Pace was knocked out.
Yeah, and it was just a great journey for the Chargers of New Haven. Really took everything in them to get to this very moment right now, and they deserved it 100%.